You've had a chance to play UCLA now a couple times. What stands out about the way that they play offensively?
Yeah, I played them for the first time last year. They're just a dynamic offense always. I think last year, I forget their OC's name, excuse me, but obviously everybody knows his history with with Oregon and then the Eagles. So they've always been very dynamic on offense. Even the year before I came, I remember watching that game and how historic it was, the ending and everything. So it'll definitely be an exciting game to play against them.
Yeah, after Chip Kelly left, it seems like their run game is slowed down a little bit. Where do you see maybe a difference in the way they're running the ball this year from what you saw in film last year?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's slowed down. I just think that they, maybe pay more attention to the passing game. Which, kudos to them. They have a tremendous quarterback. He's very mobile. He's very dangerous, not only with his arm, but definitely with his legs, too. So he'll make you pay, So he definitely, that speaks to the defensive line, specifically being able to master our rush lanes, just mastering all the patterns and, just things like that. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be a task.
They've had some struggles with injuries on the offensive line. What have you noticed in the film from the way they play up front?
You said they had injuries with the offensive line?
Yeah.
I noticed a couple just with the tackles and stuff like that. But, like I said, they're a very dynamic offense, so I'm sure they're going to do what they have to do to be able to run what they want to run, especially with their quarterback being fully healthy, having a talented running back, talented receivers. I know they got a guy who they really see after when it comes to just throwing the ball. So. Like I said, they're very dynamic. I'm sure they're going to have a lot of things to throw at us, so we're excited to play them.
They pass to the backs and the tight ends a lot. Does that change the way you guys play when you have to drop into coverage, the times off the edge?
Yeah, not necessarily. Like I said, we got to just make sure we're, in cohesion when it, on different patterns and stuff like that. Like you said, they get the back out a lot, which kind of makes them a little bit more dangerous on third downs because they don't necessarily have to wait on things to develop downfield. It kind of makes you respect more the offense more holistically as a defense. So it's definitely going to be a task, but it doesn't really change anything. It just makes us have to be more locked in on the smaller things, rush pass and stuff like that. Because if the back's not open or he doesn't, let's say the back's not open, he can run it too. So. It's just the things like that.
Any special excitement of getting to play in the Rose Bowl?
Yes, that's my first time playing there. Whether it's a bowl game or playing UCLA, like I said, when the historic game last time they played them there, that was my first year. That was the year before I came.
Yeah.
And obviously last year it wasn't fun at all. We lost that game, and then we didn't play at the Rose Bowl, but we played at the College, which was good. But we weren't able to come out with the W, so I'm excited for that this year.
You have any memories of watching games in that stadium growing up on TV?
Yeah, for sure. Bama, obviously USC played a lot of Rose Bowl games. I remember watching a historic game last year in the Rose Bowl where Bama lost to Michigan last second. So it's always it's like that stadium is just built for like historic moments. I don't remember seeing a boring game in that stadium. If you think about Jackson Smith and Jig, but his historic game when they played Utah, I think. A few years ago, so yeah, man, it's definitely gonna be a historic game.
You'll have to go have one of your own.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
You guys about this time last year hired Danton Lynn. Now that you've had a year to reflect, how do you feel like he's helped change the culture here defensively and instill what he brought over from UCLA last season?
Yeah, time flies. That's crazy you just bring that up. Yeah, it's been a year. Coach Lynn has definitely changed a lot, especially defensively, and it has helped us so much. I'm very thankful for him and the staff that's came in with him. And they definitely have allowed us to just show our skill sets holistically as a defense and just show what we can do on key downs like first down, second down, but especially third down, even fourth down. I can't remember whatever ranking it was they had us high in, but I just know we've been doing very well as far as just getting off the field in certain games. We could have done better in other games. We wish we could get those games back, but especially with the culture, he's gotten us just focusing on the little things, keeping it simple for the most part, and then just being able to attack and just play cohesive.
How do you approach your current role in this defense?
I just approach it every day. I come to work. I work hard. Keep my head down. I know that there's going to be high moments. I know that there's going to be low moments. However, I've been much better this year at not really getting too high or getting too low. Have I had the exact season I wanted? No. Has the team had the exact season we wanted? No. But one thing I can guarantee you is there's 2 more games left, 3 with the bowl game, and I definitely will finish strong, and that's just the key to it. It's not necessarily how you start, it's how you finish, and then this is not my end all be all either. So.